This is the mayor of Mgtown. Happy International Mgtow Day, brothers. It's been a very interesting day for me. I want to hear what you guys have been doing on International Mgtow Day. Even if you're late, you see this video a day or two later, I want to hear what you did. I'm making this video today as I go along. I'm actually on the road right now. But I'll tell you what I did earlier with a buddy of mine. Okay, my one black friend, my token black friend. I'll tell you what I've never done in my life and what I had today, and it sounds disgusting, and it was actually delicious. All this time living in Hollywood, I've never been to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. So we had Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles earlier today. Sounds disgusting. It was freaking delicious. And then I was gonna have them separately. He says, no, you gotta have them together. So it was me and a bunch of black people. But it was a great time and delicious food. And my plan for International Mgtow Day, he took it off, but he has a fucking girlfriend. As you're gonna hear, I dumped my girlfriend on Thursday. It's a fucking trip. It was about time. Overdue. I'm gonna do a couple errands. I better hit the gym tomorrow. I'll go an extra day this week. Anyway, I'm just gonna have a great freaking time today. Then I'm gonna go to Palm Springs. I'm halfway there now. And then I'm gonna download this thing when I get to the Palm Springs house. And then I'm going to go and have an amazing steak dinner. Most likely filet mignon with all the fixins. So looking forward to really enjoying a great steak dinner at one of my favorite steakhouses. And then tomorrow I'm going to stick around. Tomorrow I'm going to play golf with a buddy of mine. So my International Mgtow Day is actually going for 2 days. So that's what I'm doing. What are you doing, brothers? Or what did you do if you catch this video late? So in this International Mgtow Day Extravaganza video, I'm going to cover multiple things. Like I said, I'm letting you know my game plan for International Mgtow Day. I'm also going to do the Q&A. I'm going to get into real briefly me dumping my girlfriend, which was a great move. I'm going to introduce you to a bunch of great new Mgtow, as I said I would. We're going to shout out and promo a bunch of new Mgtow. I'm going to get into the Q&A I said I would do from the promo video. I'm also going to show you how to access my secret stash of banned videos. These are all videos that I can't put up on this channel here because immediate strikes. Some of you guys are going to really enjoy these if you guys enjoyed my material. I'm going to introduce you to some great new Mgtow content producers right now. I want you guys to check out and subscribe to all these Mgtow brothers. Check them out. Brothers, check out and subscribe to all these channels. I will link to these channels below in the description box. If I'm missing any links, help me out on the links, brothers. Anyway, first channel, subscribe, check out and subscribe to Godbotherer1. That's Godbotherer1. Check him out. Next channel, check out, subscribe. Mgtow is the only way to live. Great username. Subscribe to Mgtow is the only way to live. Next channel I want to promote for International Mgtow Day is MGTOWN Knowledge, DARIUS. Outstanding. The guy's on a roll. Check out MGTOWN Knowledge, DARIUS. Next channel I want to promote, new channel, Teddy Bear. Subscribe to Teddy Bear. Check him out. Next channel, check out Joseph Smith. Subscribe to Joseph Smith, new Mgtow content producer. Next channel I'd like you to subscribe to and check out, Passport to Glory. That's Passport to Glory. Next channel I want you to check out, subscribe to, support these brothers, gentlemen. Beacon of Butthurt. Great username. Check out Beacon of Butthurt. Next Mgtow channel I want to promote is Prince Ricard. subscribe and check out Prince Ricard. Next channel, new MGTOW content producer. Subscribe to Bridge Burners TV. That's Bridge Burners TV. Next channel I want to introduce, clever username. It's called Don't Subscribe. So his username is Don't Subscribe. Subscribe to Don't Subscribe. Next channel, subscribe to the Red Pill Ghost. That's the Red Pill Ghost. Some of you may already know him from the past. Good guy. Next channel I'd love for you to check out, subscribe to, brothers. Charles F. Gray. That's Charles F. Gray. Next channel, check out and subscribe to Mgtow Sect Gym Club. That's Mgtow Sect Gym Club. Next channel I want to promote, check out and subscribe to Mexican Mgtow. That's Mexican Mgtow. Another Mgtow brother to subscribe to is Mgtow Here. Everybody check out and subscribe to Mgtow Here. Now, I said I would discuss why I broke up with my girlfriend. This happened just on Thursday, and I'm going to leave this for an upcoming video because I don't want this video to be freaking half an hour long. But pretty intense stuff. And I'll tell you what, I would say that probably 98 out of 100 men would have gone ahead and married this woman and ruined their life. And like I said, I'm keeping true to MGTOW and my definition of MGTOW, and that is no marriage, you don't cohabit with a woman, and no long-term relationships. So to me, a long-term relationship is more than about 18 months spent with somebody. We had actually a tad more than that, but there were a couple months where we had taken a break from each other. So, but it was time. It was time. And I'll tell you what, when I do my little teaser thing and bring these fucking bitches in and early on in the relationship to look at diamond rings, you know what she was looking at? This is just to fuck with their heads. I have no plans on marrying them, but you know what she was looking at? She was looking at 3 carat and up. You know the difference in cost between a 2 carat and 3 carat? I mean, I can handle it, but why the hell would I ever pay that much for a diamond ring? We're talking about $50,000 plus. Okay? Stupid waste of money. I'd rather help homeless people or do something else with that. Hell no, if I'm ever going to spend that much on a woman for something so stupid. And by the way, anybody who wants to shame me for having a girlfriend, you're mistaken. Because the man with a girlfriend should not be shamed coming into MGTOW or being in MGTOW. Because that is the man who needs MGTOW the most. It's not the TFLer, it's not the old school guy who's done. It's the guy, the young guys coming in are going to sometimes have girlfriends. The guys who are, months away from maybe getting married to somebody, those guys really need MGTOW. The guys who maybe aren't done yet. The difference is I have the knowledge to avoid the ultimate disaster and get out of it. So I managed to do that. But that's for an upcoming video. So do not shame men who happen to have a girlfriend. Because if you're putting the message out in MGTOW that, oh, you can't have a girlfriend, the 2 accepted things as of right now in MGTOW is that no marriage and you're not cohabiting with a woman. Okay? Telling guys suddenly you can't have a girlfriend, you're going to scare a lot of men away and they're going to wind up marrying these broads. Don't do that. So anyway, I'll give that to you guys in an upcoming video as to the details of me getting rid of this broad, but a lot of drama to say the least. See, as a MGTOW, I know exactly what was in store for me. She's 27, going on 28. I know what would have happened. She wanted a couple children. I'm not 100% on children, don't really want children. But she would have finagled her way, probably, with most men, gotten children out of them, stuck around with them long enough, and gotten divorced. And then you're going to fucking pay that bitch the rest of your life. Millions, probably. So fuck that noise. All right, brothers, so now I'm going to answer a couple questions on the Q&A. I had one gentleman ask me, hey, why do you write in caps all the time? And the answer is kind of a strange one. Now, here's the strange thing. I kind of don't know why myself. Ever since I've always done things, bigger than life. So ever since I was 13, I would go on the chat sites, used to go on Yahoo Chat when they had that, and I would always type in caps. And I kind of, among people, I got to be known, as the guy who always typed in caps. So now I still do that, and every once in a while I get somebody who's annoyed with it, but most people who know me by now, that's just what I do. So it's kind of a strange answer, but the answer really is because I've typed in caps all along. Maybe because it stands out, or it's, a larger than life type thing. I think it has to do with taking up space. I'm a big guy, I'm 6'3", 221, so, I don't know. But that's my answer, as strange as it is. Here's another question from my inbox. Mayor, are you ever going to do a hangout? Would love to see you in a hangout with somebody. And that's actually a very good question. In 3 years out here, I've never done a hangout. And I probably will at some point. I think part of the reason I don't do it, there's maybe a couple reasons. One, if I get a phone call regarding a large deal pending, I'm going to drop the hangout and go to the phone. I'm not going to sit around and, I'm not going to, lose a bunch of money just to stay in a hangout. That's maybe one reason. Another one is that I don't know that you guys will like me more after I do a hangout. There's actually a number of reasons. I think I'd come off as kind of a jerk, but not that I don't already, but and then probably another reason would be I tend to pause sometimes in my conversations, when the wheels are turning. You would think that would actually hurt me in sales and real estate, but it's actually been kind of a help. You see them kind of hanging on my next word, so it's actually turned into a plus. But I don't know that it translates in hangouts. Another reason is that it seems like everybody gets less viewers. It just seems like more time spent for less, viewers and that sort of thing. So, I don't know. I'm sure I'll do a hangout one of these days coming up here, but that's the answer. I'm also the guy who doesn't really live on the internet or spend a ton of time on the internet. I don't feel productive if I'm sitting in front of the computer for more than an hour or something, but I don't know. We'll see. Another question in the inbox. Mayor, what's your most effed up situation? You guys can curse when you talk to me. You don't have to say effed up, but anyway. Mayor, what's your most effed up situation you've had with a woman? There were a couple of real nasty ones. I had one fucking girlfriend who I was breaking up with her. I was leaving her, and she threw herself down I was at her house. She threw herself down the fucking stairs just so I wouldn't leave. And I was like, oh my God, this is a crazy woman. I finally extracted myself out of that relationship. Another little fucked up scenario was I was in Vegas with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and we had done all the things she wanted to do, and I like Cirque du Soleil and all that, so it's not like I was missing out on anything. I dig all that stuff, but she had gotten to see and do what she wanted to do, and then I wanted to see I find out my favorite comedian in the whole world was playing. I find out George Carlin was playing. And then guess what happened? So I'll tell you what happened. And this happened before I gained all this Mgtow knowledge. I wanted to see George Carlin, my favorite comedian ever, all time, in Las Vegas. And he was playing. And I said, hey, listen, let me get us an extra night. I'll get us extra time in a room, or if you don't want to go. Any way you slice it, I said, hey, I want to see George Carlin. She didn't want to go see him. I said, hey, listen, that's my favorite comedian. I'd really like to go see him. You know, if you don't want to see him, I'd like to go on my own, and you know, I can send you to another show or whatever. So she didn't want to see George Carlin. She was very adamant about it. And you know, I explained to her, I said, listen, we saw and did everything you wanted to do. I said, hey, I'll send you to another show, whatever. I'd really like to see him. She whined and bitched about it. And I finally said, all right, you know, I guess I'll see him another time, you know, in the near future. And I'll be damned if George Carlin, he died like a couple weeks later. There's no way I could pay thousands of dollars. I'd never have a chance to see him live. Because this fucking bitch wanted her way. The me now, the Mgtow now would have said, listen, if I need to, I'll just put, my give a shit level's at 0. I'll put you on the plane or whatever you want to do. I'm seeing him. And I would have gone and seen him no matter what. So yeah, that would be the answer to that question. That was really, it wasn't as bad as the ex-girlfriend throwing herself down the stairs when, you know, I was leaving her because she saw her free ride going out the window. But that was messed up because I wanted to see George Carlin and live, and I never got a chance to. So now, the moment some of you have been waiting for in this International Mgtow Day Extravaganza. I'm going to let you know where to go, what to do to have access to my banned videos. There's going to be about 7 of them, and they're banned for different reasons. Mainly, it's me getting into it with people. But I'll put links to those. Go to my Mayor of MGTOWN 3 channel. Subscribe to my Mayor of MGTOWN 3 channel because I plan on hitting very hard this year, and there's a chance I could lose my Mayor of MGTOWN channel. Okay, people don't like the way I fight on YouTube, so they can't fucking handle it. So I may lose my channel, but if you're subscribed to Mayor of MGTOWN 3, that's where I'll be. And check out Mayor of MGTOWN 3. I'm going to leave you links to these banned videos, and you'll be able to see 7 videos of mine that are like, they're hot potatoes. I can't even repost them on my channel. But I think some of you will find them pretty damn funny and some funny stuff to watch on or around International Mgtow Day. Anyway, brothers, it's been an absolute pleasure. Happy International Mgtow Day. Let me know what you did on International Mgtow Day if you catch this video late. This is the Mayor of MGTOWN, Manpower, and Mgtow. Top of the food chain.